and welcome to this demo of Rank Modo. So you're going to choose your geographic location, you're going to enter a seed keyword in the research module. The software is then going to go out and it's going to pull in some of the most high traffic keywords with low competition that there are out there for that particular niche that you're working in. We then take those keywords and put them into the Analyze tab. We add the keywords by copying and paste them in, takes a couple of seconds. The software is then going to go out and do much more research on that particular keyword that you've chosen to go with. It's going to bring you back all of the searches per month, the views, and the keyword density. So it makes sure that you are actually targeting the keywords which are most valuable for you. Then when it comes to creating the actual YouTube live event, simply take the keywords that you've already researched that the software has pulled for you, put in the publish date, put in the publish time, and choose a video file. The power of this software is that the videos that you've already created, videos that you're already using, can be tapping into the power of YouTube Live without actually going live. It's a seriously powerful tool. Take the videos that you've already been working with and upload them, and they will then appear to be live at a time that you choose. Take the URL of that particular video that you've chosen to run with and put that into the tracked campaign. You're then going to be able to choose the target rank, so whether you want the video to be appearing first, second, 10th, whatever it is. Put your version of Google in, and then your tracking interval, so how often does it go out there and check for the rankings. It's really simple, but really, really powerful.
Hey, Maddie here, and in this demo video we're going to talk about EverZippy. So we'll see how EverZippy works and what are the features. Alright, first of all, we are on the dashboard of EverZippy, and on this dashboard page you can see you can create a new webinar from here, and this is the list of your existing webinars. So as you can see, this label, so it's this webinar is a recurring webinar, this is live like webinar, this is on demand webinar, right? And if you wanna filter the webinars, like you wanna see all the live like webinars, so you can choose from here. You can filter your webinars from this menu, so you can click on all webinars. Okay, here we go. So this is the grid layout. As you can see, the action buttons here, like you can edit or view your webinar details. You can join the room from here. You can send an invite to anyone. You can delete this webinar from here, and if you want to copy the registration link of this webinar, you can just copy the link from here. Okay, and here you can see in this webinar we have 86 registrants and 30 people actually just joined the webinar, and in this webinar, as you can see, we have 138 registrants and 48 people joined the webinar. So you can see the number of people who registered for the webinar and number of people who joined actually the webinar here. So this is the grid layout, and if you don't like the grid layout, we have this option to change the layout, which we call it like list view. So you can convert, you can change the layout of this page of the dashboard, and you can copy the link from here, right? Or you can access your webinar from here, and you can delete it from here. All right. So now I'll show you how you can actually create a webinar. So click on this button, create new webinar, and you'll come on this page, and from here you can choose the name of your webinar. So let's say demo webinar final or something like that. So this is a webinar description. You can choose your time from here. It actually gives you the default time of your browser, so you can change it if you want to change. You can upload your webinar picture, and now from here you can enter webinar tags. So let's say it's a demo webinar, okay, and from here you can upload a video file, MP4 file. Okay, if you have recorded MP4 file using Camtasia or some other tools, you can upload it from here, or if you have used our product, our existing product, EverZippy. So EverZippy is a product for creating online courses, video courses, and having recording mastermind sessions. So if you have recorded some videos in your EverZippy account, as you know, in Mintware we have common single sign-in account for all the products, and every product is connected with each other. So you can actually access your videos from EverZippy, and you can use it and you can convert it into a webinar from here, or you can upload a video, kind of a MP4 file from here. So let's click on this. Let me search an MP4 file. I think we can go with this. Okay, let's go with this. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm going to upload it. It will take a couple of seconds to upload this file, and after that we will click on the next button, and once the file is uploaded and we save it, then it will be here we go. So file has been saved successfully, and now you have the video here. You want to replace it, you can replace, or you can delete it. You can see the preview of your video here, and now you can click on the next step. So what is the next step? Next step is like choosing what kind of webinar you want to create. So let's say if you want to create a recurring webinar. So recurring means you can choose how often you want to have this webinar. You want to have this webinar every day, every week, every month. So let's say every day, you can choose time from here, at what time you want to have it every day, or every week. Then you can choose day, like every Sunday at 5:20 p.m., then every Monday at 8 p.m., then every Tuesday or Wednesday at 8 p.m. If you want to change the time, you can change it 9 p.m. let's say. So then you can select start date. So every week, so this week will be started from this particular date. So let's say it will be started from 28th, and then you can choose what is the maximum number of upcoming sessions that should be shown. So you can choose 5 sessions should be displayed on the registration page. So user would be able to choose the date he is comfortable with to register for the webinar. Okay, and the next step, webinar is multiple times webinar. From here you can choose your date and time, and you can have multiple webinars. You want to have one webinar on 25th, 26th, and 27th. So it's kind of a series of webinars you want to have every week, or you want to have a fixed dates. So you can choose as a multiple times. And live is this is the best kind of webinar which we use for our own list, and we promote our own products using live. So live works like a real-time webinar, like live webinar. You manage all the chat in the room, on real time live, and the video is just pre-recorded. That's it. It works pretty good. You can select a date. Let's say right now it's 25th August today, and you can choose it for 5, or you can choose it for 7:45 p.m. and you can click on save. But before that, I'll show you on-demand webinars as well. So on-demand webinars like instant webinars, or you can choose what kind, timer, the time of your countdown timer. So let's say if somebody comes on the page, it will just show 5 minutes time or instant, right? It's kind of on demand only. So you can choose it and then click on the Save Now button. Event has been created. Now once it is done, we'll land on this page where you can see we have webinar detail. So this is the name of a webinar, this is the registration link, so you can click on the registration link and you can see this is the registration page. Okay, but this is not good enough, so you can actually customize it. You can enter your description from here, you can see the video preview which is being played here. You can pause it if you want, or you can replace the video from here. Do you want to switch off the chat, or you want to have put it on? So right now it's on. You want to redirect attendees after the webinar to some other URL, so you can do that. Is your webinar paid or paid for your attendees? So this is an amazing feature. You can connect your PayPal account and or Stripe account, and then you can actually have paid webinars. So user after registration, user will be landed on a PayPal on a checkout page, and from there he has to pay the amount. Then it will be he'll be registered on the webinar link page, so to join. So this is a very powerful feature of EverZippy, right? So the next tab is webinar type, so as we have already discussed. And now the third option is email funnel. So we have 5 kind of funnels here. One is like instant confirmation for registration, 24 hours before the webinar, 12 hours before the webinar, 1 hour before the webinar, and 15 minutes before the webinar. So let's say you click on this. If you just put it on from here, so all the whole email funnel will be activated, and it will be this cron job will be set for sending these confirmation or notification to users by email. Or you can just put this whole funnel off from here. And if you want to write your own custom email, you don't want to use this existing email format, you can have this option. You can choose this option, and you can write your own email in your own language. Alright, and from here you can change anything. You can use placeholders, and you can change any content. You can write it in your own language. Alright, or you can just keep it default from here. Okay, the next option is webinar registration. Webinar registrant. So webinar registration is a place where you can customize your registration page. So let's say right now you have these 2 options on the registration page. You want to add one more field from here, like mobile number. It can be optional or required. You can click on add fields, and you come here and refresh the page, and you see the fields will be increased like this. So you can actually have like one email name and now mobile, or if you just remove it from here, yes, it will be removed. So it works on the real time. It works pretty good, and you can have app integrations. I will show you. So you click on this. So we have this centralized system actually. When actually somebody logs in from here, from the whole suite of Mintware dashboard, if you are user of all the products, you can access all the products at from here itself. So this is the EverZippy which you can access from here. Okay, and just a moment, you can access from here. Or if you wanna use some kind of app integrations or some kind of domain integrations, let's say we have centralized app integration, we have centralized domain integration, we have centralized lead options. Okay, and you can see the integration options are available here. You can connect your Stripe, PayPal, all these payment gateways. You can connect your all autoresponders, MailChimp, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, iContact, Benchmark, Constant Contact, whatever, Infusionsoft, Sendlane, and you can connect your like Zapier as well. So we have the centralized domain, custom domain integration option, and we have this centralized leads, like capturing system inside the EverZippy. So let's like go to the EverZippy from here, and we have this centralized like tutorials. So you can access all the tutorials of all the products from here. So let's click on the EverZippy product, and you'll come here. Here we go. So now we are going to edit the webinar which we created. So it was demo webinar final. We can click on the edit view. Here we go. So now, as we have discussed, you can actually like integrate GetResponse or Aweber. Right now I have connected my Aweber account already. You can click on this integrate now option, and you can see how you can connect a Aweber account, and you can just watch the whole video, and you can see I have connected my account here, and I have 8 lists in this account. So I'm going to use this account while I'm going to whenever somebody gets registered, this person will be, I can choose my, let's say, like this list, and this user will be added to this list automatically. Click on the connect, and here we go. So that's how you can connect an app. And this is the thank you page. This is an optional thing, so you can actually choose a thank you page URL from here if you wanna redirect your attendees after the webinar to some other link. Or I think, sorry, this is for like after the registration you want to redirect attendees on some other link, so you can change your URL from here. Here we go. So this is the embed code. So let's say if you want to have you want to create a registration page on your WordPress website, or some other like Clickfunnels or Xfunnels page, or some other like page builder, you can copy this embed code from here, and you can copy it and you can paste it on that page in the custom HTML section, and you see you will get the whole registration like a form on that page. So you can embed your registration form on any website from here. This is the URL for the YouTube or like your Vimeo video. So you can actually use a video from here. You can search, let's say, this, and you can click on this. You can copy the URL from here, close it. You come here with the size of 640 and 480. You can add this. So this whole video will be added on the registration page of the webinar. So let's say if you have recorded a video which you want to use on your registration page, so you can actually add a a video on the registration page. It can be added via Vimeo or YouTube. Okay, and you can enter your social media links from here, so it will be added to your webinar registration page. And from here you can actually add your webinar tracking like code. It can be you can use your Facebook tracking code, or Google tracking code. And this option is for webinar registrants. So let's say if you want to bulk upload some of your people, and you want to register them, get them registered automatically, so you can upload them from here, or you can add a manual user from here. So you name and email ID and he will be notified that he has been registered, and from here you can upload a CSV file of your registrants, and from here you can download a sample CSV file which you are going to use. Okay, so now next option is simulated CTA. Simulated CTA is a kind of a feature which works like pretty good in live like webinars or evergreen webinars. So you can have a CTA. Let's say if you are you have created a on-demand webinar and you want to display a simulated CTA after 15th minute or after 30th minute, you can set a time, you can set a message, CTA link, CTA button, CTA timeout. Timeout would be the CTA will be displayed for 5 minutes or 10 minutes to all the users. You can upload a preview image of the CTA and you can trigger your CTA, let's say 30th minute and 30th seconds. So this, after 30th minute and 30 seconds, this CTA will be displayed. All right. So let's say let's use it like 0, or let's use 20 or 5 seconds. Okay, and message would be, this is a CTA message, this is a CTA link. It can be buy now or it can be get instant access. It will be visible for 1 minute. I can choose a preview image or I can save it. All right, so now it has been saved. This is a CTA message, CTA text, CTA link, it has been saved. Now the next option is simulated chat. So let's say if you wanna to give it a very live like feel, you can choose a name, let's say John Doe or john@doe.com. Message would be, how are you doing? And this message will be triggered at second. So click on save. So it has been saved. Now we'll go to the room. Let's see the room, how it looks. And it's a presenter view, so you can actually click here to join the webinar. It's a kind of a presenter area. So you have all these options in the presenter room. This is the live video. You see how you're doing. The message has been displayed, and now CTA also here. So we can this is a CTA message. You click on this, so it will go to the google.com. You can hide it or you can delete it. Hide it. From here you can see all these options. John, how are you doing? So this is how it works, and you have this option right now there is no attendee. If there are a couple of attendees, you will be able to see the list of attendees here, and you will be able to manage all the settings, like you want to mute or unmute all the attendees, you want to change the type of chat during the webinar, or you want to see the list of attendees, like you want to show the list of all attendees to other people. So you can do all those things, and you can send an invitation link during the webinar from here. Okay, so that's all what you can do from here, and you can create a live feel, it's responsive. It works on all devices. You can make it full screen, and you can customize it. You can rebrand it. You can change all the branding as per your requirement. If you want to have a if you want to just display your own logo, so you can do that. And you see it works pretty good, right? It works pretty good. And now you can actually manage all the users and everything from the backend. And the next thing is replays. And for the replays, you see all the videos are available here. If you want to get the replay page, you can click on the replay page from here, and from here you have to just make this setting first time. So we have two kind of replay modes. So one is public, the one is protected. So if you wanna share protected replays with someone, so you can set the password here, and you can set the like password, and you can share it like by email one-on-one, or you can have replay type paid or free, so you can monetize money on replay pages as well. All right, so you can choose paid, you can choose your PayPal account, and you can set up your the price, and it would be good to go. So this is how it works with the paid or free kind of replay pages. So let's make it public, not protected, and click on the save now. Once it is saved, you can click on this link and you'll see the replay page, and you have number of views you can see here. People can add the comment here, and if somebody commented on this replay, it should be verified by the administrator, I mean by the owner of the webinar, so by the host, I would say. So you can manage what what review you wanna post or publish on this page. Do you understand? Okay, so this is how you can create a webinar replay, and this is how you can actually manage your reviews and views users can see on this page. You can change your own branding and logo and everything. So that's how it works.